Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Sorry, we are actually starting late this morning, but can everyone hear me? Okay, you can hear me? All right, okay, yes. So we're going to just move into business today. All right. All right. So briefly, we're going to look at the fundamentals that we're going to be having today, being Wednesday, the 21st of February. Yeah, we can always basically my chart, my Forex factory is already filtered by only high impact news. So we can see that the major news that we'll be expecting this today basically as is the USD FOMC meeting minutes. And we all know what this news actually entails. All right. So now this news basically, for those who do not know what this FOMC meetings minutes are, is actually a detailed record of the FOMC most recent meeting, meaning that this meeting has already held before. This we're just actually going to be seeing the minutes of the meeting. Yeah, so it's going to have impact, but major, we may not see so much of a major impact, but there would be impact in the market. All right, so we're going to be using that as a yardstick to look at various instruments today, in as much as this news is coming out by 8 p.m. But then we should see some volatility in the market starting from this morning. All right, so yeah, sorry about that. So now we're going to be looking into our chart to see how the market reacted yesterday and also how the market is going to react today based on trade that we're going to be taking or profits we're going to be making generally in the market for today. Okay, hold on. Let me just open my chart. Yes. All right. So now, first of all, we're going to be starting up with the dollar index. All right. Yes, I like to start all my analysis first of all with what the dollar is currently doing presently. And we can see from yesterday that this particular index actually hit a weak support and bounced off it. So basically, I like trading with a naked chart because I'm mostly a price action trader. So you can see that this instrument actually got to this weak resistance support and was respected at this region. Okay. Looking at it, okay, now looking at it on a 4-hour time frame, we can see that this particular region is actually a strong standpoint for this particular instrument. So you can see that it has been respected there, not just once, but more than once. All right. Yeah. So looking at it technically speaking, I would say that this particular instrument would still range today. This particular dollar index will still range between this stone cold resistance to this week support, pending when the minutes of the meeting for the FOMC comes out by 8 p.m. That would give a major, like even as much as the news has already come out and everybody expects that, okay, they know that Fed is not really increasing interest rates till around June. But then there are still some snippets of news that will come out that, market sentiment and everything will still move the market. So I'm looking at this particular instrument to range between the stone cold resistance to this week support, pending either by 8 p.m. or when the US open session starts. So we're going to just dive into currencies from there. So since we looked at the dollar index, we're going to be looking at Euro USD currently this morning. So if you look at your chart or Euro USD, yes, we can see a prevailing force from the euro. You can see more of a buy from the euro based on, I would say basically based on the fact that investors know that currently interest rates are not going to be increased. So they are still having like left and right doubts about the dollar. All right. So this is why the euro is thriving right now against the dollar. All right. Not as if there is some major news or major economic improvement in the eurozone, but just that it is thriving now against the dollar. So it's doing better than the dollar. But in as much as that, we can see yesterday this particular instrument got to this untested resistance. And you all know what untested resistance, obviously, with the whole technical analysis based, you know that from that untested resistance, you should be looking for a sell position, and which is what we saw. So when the market immediately got to this untested resistance, we saw that it was respected at this region, and we saw a further sell. All right. Now looking at it where I have my moving average currently, you could see my 21 moving average is still pointing towards a sell. And me personally, I would actually go in for a sell in this instrument based on due to the fact that we don't have a fundamental this morning from these zones, either the euro or the USD. I'm still looking for a sell opportunity on this instrument. All right. So I'll be for high risk traders, you can decide, okay, I want to take my sell all the way to this stone cold support. All right. Yes, but me personally, I'm looking in for a sell on Euro USD. Preference for a buy, not necessarily. All right. I'll probably may go in for a buy if market is able to get to this region around 1.08208 for a buy, then still scalp it my take profits before this untested resistance, because see this resistance without a very strong fundamental, market will probably not be able to break above it today. All right. So we'll be looking at for this morning for intraday traders a sell position mostly for the Euro USD. Yes, looking at it on 1 hour time frame. This is also a 4 hour time frame, yeah. So I'm looking into a buy for this particular instrument, sorry, a sell for this particular instrument currently. Me personally, I could have said, okay, I want to enter an instant buy, then instant sell, then take my profit before this stone cold resistance. But you can actually look for a very good position to enter your sell position. You can decide, oh, I want to take my sell position at 1.080002 and take my profits before the stone cold support. Yes. So that is it for Euro USD currently. So let's look at USD JPY. This very interesting instrument. So this USD JPY, if you look at it like based on further experiences, you'd see it's mostly a buy, sell kind of instrument. All right. So now looking at it currently, we saw that this instrument actually ended yesterday on a bearish note. All right, on a bearish mood. But looking at it on a daily time frame, you can see that this instrument is trying to get towards this proven resistance, right? But has not even really been able to. There are strict candles around there, but it's not been able to get to that proven resistance. Meaning that if possible, if the dollar or the USD region decides to increase interest rates right now, all right, or bring out a very strong move, this particular instrument could actually get to this proven resistance in no time. But looking at it now on a 1 hour time frame, you would see this instrument is doing what say more worth of a buy. Okay, more worth of a buy. But then entering an instant buy may not be like looking at it where it's currently at. You would see that there are so many weeks, all right, that has been resisted at this particular price. All right, so even if you want to take a buy on this current instrument, you should be looking at an entry for a buy above this line of 150.101. All right, comfortably above this price of 150.101. Yes, because you don't want your entry price to trigger and the market start retracing. So if market is able to break comfortably, all right, if probably this candle ends comfortably above this particular price, I'll be going in for a buy, because looking at where market is, it's actually tilting towards a buy. All right, we had a sell-off yesterday from the USD JPY, but I'm looking at more of market corrections this morning. Okay, so I'll be going in for my buy anywhere comfortable above this 150.101, then take my profits, based on your peak value, your risk appetite. You can take your profit. Now I always tell my clients, it's not most times it's not the the distance of the trade. Most times it's even your lot size that determines all these things. So if I enter this trade now between point 1 to point 2, all right, I enter point 1 and my profit is point 2, and I use a standard lot, I may make up to, let's say, like 30k. But you who has entered with 0.01, you enter from point 1 to point 10, you probably may not have made that 30k. So sometimes it's just your lot size that determines, okay, the profit level you're going to be getting out of this market, right? Not even the distance of the take profit. So you can actually take in your buy entry above this 150.101, then take your profit before this untested resistance. But alternatively, if the market decides to retrace, going for a sell, you could confidently go in for a sell below the week of this support region. All right, the week of this support region. Looking at it technically, you see that there are so many weeks aside from the indicator support and resistance. I personally like to mark out support and resistance regions by myself in this market, all right, to be on the safe side. So you looking at it, you'd see that, okay, there is a support around this zone. A lot of market, a lot of weeks here ended up here, here. So if I'm going in for a sell, I'm going in for a sell below this region. Or that's if the market wants to sell. I'm entering for a sell below this region. That is for clients or traders who trade with a 1 hour time frame. But if alternatively you are like a scalper, you can go towards the 15 minutes time frame. All right, you can look at, okay, see, looking at it safe, I'll even still going for a buy on this 15 minutes time frame. All right, so you can actually scalp, buy and sell on the 15 minutes time frame if you're more of a scalper and not a long-term trader, or a 1 hour trader. So yeah, so looking at it technically, looking at more of a buy on USD JPY. All right, let's look at USD CAD. I'm just trying to be fast so that at least we can cover up a lot of things. Oh, looking at this particular instrument, funny, this USD CAD, you see this verified resistance yesterday, it hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. You would know that the dollar is trying to strive, all right, against this card. All right, but you also know that Canadian zone is actually a petrochemical zone. So most times is oil affects this particular instrument. So when you have like oil doing good, maybe a constant buy on oil, you could see that it would show like a significant progress on the card being an instrument. It's a petrochemical country. But looking at it, there's no so much going on oil, oil has not been like on a buy rise or anything. So technically speaking, USD card is likely towards to buy. All right. But looking at it also, you can see that this verified resistance, just like other currency pairs that is associated with the US dollar, you can see that it's waiting for a major news to be able to break resistance, to be able to break support regions. Okay, yeah, looking at it now, technically speaking, as of what happened yesterday, you'd see that, okay, this verified resistance is a no-go area. All right, I wouldn't want to trade anything close to that verified resistance. It's a no-go area. Market is respecting it strongly. All right, that price is being respected strongly. Looking at what it did yesterday, you can see a lot of dojis there, indecision candles, a lot of hammers there and here and there, looking at the formation of this USD card. So looking at it technically speaking, you'll likely be looking at a scalping strategy for this particular instrument. Me personally, if I want to go in for this trade, because I can see there's a lot of indecision in the market as regards USD card. All right, so looking at this particular USD card now, all right, I'll look at it at a smaller time frame. All right, so I'll be looking at it on a 30-minute time frame. So if I don't have clear directions, usually using the 1 hour time frame, I'll go to a smaller time frame where I can see, okay, where I can take an entry point from. Now, looking at a 30 minutes time frame, you would see that there is still an opportunity for this market to buy towards this verified resistance. All right, in as much as we are seeing, kind of range here, there, and there, but we can look at this instrument still going to be buying towards this verified resistance, because me personally, I feel like market will still try to test that verified resistance today. Okay, so I can actually take in my buy, a short buy, actually, a very short buy on this instrument. Like I said, it determines, it's the lot size that determines, not really whether long or short buy. So I'm going to be taking a very short buy on this verified, sorry, on this USD card. All right, towards this verified resistance. I may not put my take profit at that verified resistance. I will take it before the verified resistance. But alternatively, if market wants to do the normal sell correction thingy, I'll be going in for my sell position just at the week of this yesterday's low this way at 1.35012 for my sell position. Then take my profit anywhere comfortable for me. All right, but for high risk traders, you can still scalp your buy on this verified on this USD card, as market will still do much of a buy small before it would actually still sell. All right, I think that we've covered the USD IDX, Euro USD, USD JPY. Then probably we'll be moving to commodities now.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I believe everybody can hear me. I believe everybody can hear me. Beautiful. Great, great, great. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you one more time for joining the morning market review. My name again is Valentine, aka ValFX. Yes, so I'm going to go ahead to continue. Thank you very much, Adeze. That was lovely, lovely, lovely. All right, then I'm going to go straight to my chat now. I believe we can all see my chat. I believe you can all see my chat. Great. All right, so I'm going to go straight to oil for my people who love trading the oil commodity. Yes, so now we're going to be looking at oil first of all from the daily time frame because oil is one instrument that we all understand that works mostly with supply and demand, and also we know that oil is a the Canadian dollar is petrochemical instrument currency, which means that it affects the movement of oil as well. It's directly correlated. If dollar is going, the card is going up, oil is going up as well, and if card is coming down, oil is coming down as well. So if you look at the chart, just going to put my period separators, and we can see that this happened. This is on the daily time frame. This was yesterday. I think that was due to the Canadian CPI that actually came out that dragged it low. If you look at it on the hourly time frame as well, we can see what happened here as well. This is why it did this, because the Canadian dollar came out not so good for the Canadian CPI didn't come out very well for the currency, so hence it's actually suffering at this time. All right, so now if you look at the oil right now, you can see this bounce here. This is on the hourly time frame, but let's look at it on the daily time frame for our swing traders. So people who want to swing trade. So for me, basically, now, remember, if you want to swing trade, investment traders, position traders, ensure you have good funds in your trading account, 2 million, 3 million and above, most advisable. All right. So we can see that price has been making this positions here, higher lows at this point here. However, we have seen that it has bounced off this resistance here. This was 2023. It has not been able to break it again since that point. They tested it, and we are in 2020, February 2024. We can see this current candle here, which is looking like an engulfing, all right, which is most likely going to show that probably a movement on the downside. So for our swing traders, if this market is able to break above this verified resistance, yes, you can continue for your buy. So I'm just going to mark this range, which I strongly doubt, because that's given us an indication that price is most likely going to be rejected here, and that region is going to be turning into proven resistance. However, I want us to be clear of the zone to avoid any form of false breakouts here because of this candle, and then we can go in for our buy. All right, remember, swing traders, that's why I'm analyzing on daily time frame. We're still going to go into intraday trading. All right. So remember, price. So let's go in for our buy. Once price is able to go into the region between it's 4.98, it's 4.98, it's 4.98. All right, and take profit towards its 9.47. So please remember, you do not have to wait for take profit before you are able to take your profit as well. So if you use good lot size and you have good funds in your trading account, you are good to go. All right. So anywhere between these ranges, you can go in for your buy and your take profit as well. So yes, buy stop is most advisable at that level. All right. So however, as you can see that this price range has actually shown like a rejection, which me I'm most likely my preference is actually going to, for a swing trader, my preference is going to be a sell. All right, my preference is going to be a sell. However, I want to also be very cautious and wait it out and see this direction. But first of all, let's look at it on the weekly time frame. You can see this as well. That's bounced off this verified resistance as well on the weekly time frame as well. All right, so but here we can see that I bounced off the support and trying to push up here. That hence I'm giving that preference. However, on the daily time frame, I'm going to be entering my sell once price is able to go past this noise. Yeah, go past this noise on his way down. Okay. So once price is able to go past this noise here and enters this region, we can see that most times the last time price broke, tested this point, it came back down all the way here. Tested here, came back all the way here again. So for myself, for my swing traders, let's go in. So if I'll be swing trading, I'll be going in for my sell. That's a sell stop at price level, between price levels 80.31 and 76.23. 80.31 and 76.23. 80.31 and 76.23. So yes, this is Brent oil. So let's go now. I believe we've gotten the entry positions and we can go now for our intraday trading. Let's see what we can actually achieve and how much we can make today. Okay, so I'm going to go to my hourly time frame. Okay. So I'm going to apply my EMA cross strategy, my desk cross, golden cross. If you want to get this indicator and learn how to use strategy, please fix the account manager and you can get it across to you. We see that it simply gives you signals, so either a sell or a buy. And you see that it gave this signal here and price has been coming down ever since that signal. However, I'm also going to, I like combining it with the support and resistance. So we can see price gave this signal here and price has moved down here. I'm sure it's going to create that signal again once it's about to go back upwards for a buy. So for me, I'm going to see that this is a verified support, which it has tested here previously, went up, tested here again, and it looks like it's going to go back upwards. However, it's being resisted by the moving average as well. So for intraday trading, I'm going to be giving a buy preference. All right, I'm going to be giving a buy preference. So now two things involved. We can either go wait for it to come down again to retest this point before continuing upwards, or we can go up, continue upwards once it's able to break this moving average. Pay attention. So why I'm doing this is because I want us to be able to make as much money as possible. It's a simple strategy of selling, buying low and selling high. All right, so let's wait for it to retest. Okay, remember, for you to have perfect entries, perfect confirmation on support and resistance strategy, you most times need to wait for a retest. We can see that price has bounced off. It's trying to do a retest before it continues upwards. So once it does this retest and enters this zone again, we can go in for a buy. Okay, my preference is a buy for oil. All right, yes, the US Canadian dollar did what it did, but we can see that it's not being supported. All right, two things. So we can buy from these regions. Yes, I said a buy from these regions between 82.28, between 82.28 and 81.74. Now, this is not a sell and it's stop loss. So this is a buy region. So anywhere in this region, you can take your buys. Our scalpers, you can stack as well. Now, stacking and scalping is just about opening multiple trades at the same time in order to maximize your profit. All right. So you can buy from these regions between 82.28 and 81.74. Okay. And my take profit region when we buy will be here. All right. So now, as I said, for people who want to buy low, all right, if you want to buy low, this is your entry position and this is your take profit region. All right. For people who want to be cautious and wait it out for it to follow the structure and break above this moving average before it continues upwards, this will be your entry point and this will be your take profit region. So for my take profit region, for the people who want to buy low, I'll be taking my profit once it's able to enter this zone. So yes, you can take your profit. Hey, you can even take a profit here and enter again. Yes, so I've given two good entries and take profit regions as well. So you can buy from this region 82.28 and it's 1.74 and take your profit once it enters 82.80 and 83.55. And also you can still buy from that 82.80 up to 83.55 as well. So there's a buy preference for oil this morning. All right, it's a buy preference for oil this morning. Okay. So yes, this is a buy limit. All right. So for this, if you want to take in this region if you want to buy low, you set a buy limit. All right. If you want to buy low, you set a buy limit up all the way into this region for your take profit. All right. And yes, you can still buy again from the instant order, or for you want to set a buy stop here as well to take it all the way to this region. I believe that is clear and good. All right then. So we are going to go now to US 100. Let's go straight to US 100. So for US 100 on the daily time frame, rather on the hourly time frame, we can see that price has bounced off a proven resistance. Is there any news today?
Yes, there's the news by 8 p.m. That's FOMC meeting minutes by 8 p.m.
By 8 p.m. Lovely, lovely. All right then. Thank you very much, Ada. So yeah, so basically we can see that there's a FOMC coming up by 8 p.m. So however, for US 100 is mostly technicals. So it's mostly technicals as well. All right. So until the news comes, it always respects technical analysis, respects the support and resistance. And we can see right now that on the hourly time frame, price has bounced off a proven support, and that is the strongest support that we have. So we can most likely expect it to continue going upwards until this news by 8. But then again, hey, 8 is far now. We can make a lot of money before then. So for me this morning, I'm going to be going in once price is able to break above this moving average. All right, so we can see my indicator gave a beautiful sell signal here and went down all the way as well. So yes, the strategy works just like magic. So speak to your account manager. It's called the EMA cross strategy. Speak to your account manager to learn how to actually get it. So I'm going to be going in for my buy on US 100. Patience is the name of the game. So I'm going to wait for it to break into this region. For me, it's a good ride upwards. This is a turncoat untested. They are not so very strong. All right, so I'm going to be taking my buy all the way here. However, like I always say, you do not have to wait for it to get to the end. All right, you do not have to wait for it to get to the end. If you have a good money, take your money and go. Let's not be greedy in this market. All right, so between 17620.16, 17620.16, 17620.16, and the price level 18019.81. Again, 18019.81. I'm going to be buying once price is able to break that moving average between 17620.16 and 18019.81. All right. So yes. I'm giving the one preference for US 100. Now for our scalpers in the house, do I have scalpers in the house? Say something. Let's make some noise. Scalpers, say a woo. Okay. So all right then. So let's go now to the V, I see you. My people. Let's make hope you know that when you're scalping, you need good money and good lot size. So not just be shouting at who for nothing. Better for the account now. And let's go. All right, so let's go now to the 15 minutes time frame. I believe we've gotten this entry point, so I can clear them and move on to our scalpers, the people who want to scalp the market this morning. All right, so let's go straight now to the 15 minutes time frame and the 5 minutes time frame as well. Okay, I'm just going to put this as well. Okay, for on the 5 minutes time frame, yes, if you want to learn about scalping, please feel free to visit my YouTube channel, like, subscribe, share, and drop your comments as well. All right, if you want to learn how to scalp, feel free to follow the link to my YouTube channel, subscribe, like, share, drop any comments of any other video like me to put out for you. All right, if you want to know how to scalp and stack as well, that is the channel for you. All right, so if you want to also learn more about trading, feel free to follow that. Yes, it's called the Echo FX channel. I'll just drop the link, so feel free to follow, subscribe, and share. So now let's go straight for our scalpers. Let's look at it on the 15 minutes time frame. We can see that it has bounced off this verified support. All right, and also on the 5 minutes time frame as well, we can see that there's a signal for a buy here. So yes, for my scalpers, let's go. Once price is able to break here, I want it to go above this previous high. All right, go above this previous high. We can scalp and stack. All right, once it breaks this region, you can start scalping, because that's already given me my sign here. Normally, if we had started earlier, we would have started taking it already. Okay, so between 17587.40, 17587.40, all the way to 17613.34 is good as a go. All right, so remember, for you to make good money, you need to use good lot sizes as well. 1 million and above, 2 million and above, you can use 0.05 and above. It's good enough for you, but remember, apply proper risk management rules. Okay, so I believe we have that. Again, 17587.40 all the way to 17613.34. Right? So now let's go on to gold. So we know that gold is a very reactive instrument, and it is most likely always waiting for the US dollar. If US dollar sneeze, gold will bring handkerchief. So that's just basically how this guy reacts. So let's look at it now on the hourly time frame. Okay, we can see it as making lower highs, touch, and then forming verified support. Okay, so I think this was caused by the CPI of last week. Let me put my period separators. Yes, so now we can see that this chairman, it has bounced all this verified support again. We know that the US dollar is actually wobbling at this time, a bit weak. Hence, we can see the movement for gold. All right, so we can see that it's already trying to break this Sonko resistance and do a retest. All right, trying to do a retest. Okay, so there's a very good chance that it might come back all the way to this verified support. Remember, it's just a turn code. It might come back to the verified support before continuing upwards. Now, so let me see what it looks like if I'm going to be setting my. Okay, so we can see that there's a test here. So it's a very good chance it might come back all the way to this region before it bounces back up as well. Okay, so two things I'm going to be doing here. I'm going to, my preference, my bias is a continuous buy. All right, you can see that price has tested here, rejected, and it's already back to that region as well, most likely moving towards this proven resistance again. All right, so for me, I'm going to be doing two things. I can either wait for price to enter this region and then I continue for my buy. Okay, I can wait for it to do a proper recovery like it did here the last time. As you can see, you went here, came down here, and then pushed back up. So there's a very good chance it might actually do the same thing. So I'm going to be waiting it out. Okay, I'm going to be waiting it out. Now you can use this as your stop loss, the end of this squared shape as your stop loss, right? If it breaks below that. Okay, so I'm going to be buying from this region. I'll buy upwards. Once price is able to enter, you can set a buy limit 2025.32, 2025.32, and 2019.72. So I'm going to be buying low. Okay, I'm going to be buying low. It has done a retest, retrace, doing another retest, trying to retrace again before continuing upward. So two things, just like I did on oil, two things I'm going to be buying once it gets that low, all right? And then I'm going to be taking my profits from this region. All right, I'm going to take my profits from this region. There we go. Okay, so my buy preference between 2025.32 and 2019.72 all the way to 2032.85 and 2042.91, which you can see continue your buys from that range as well. You can see continue your buy from that range. Yes, we might have a verified resistance here. There's a very good chance it might actually break it with the momentum of gold at this time, plus the FOMC is coming, and also we know how the New York opening session actually has an effect on this guy. So you can take your profits between 2032.85 and 2042.91. And yes, you can say enter a continuous buy up to the untested resistance. Left to me, this can be my resistance, take profits 1 and a take profit 2. But hey, let's not look for too much, right? So most likely price able to break this region is coming all the way here on the long run. All right, it's coming all the way here on the long run. So entries for your buy limit at 2025.32 and 2019.72 all the way to 2032.85 and 2042.91. all right, so even if price this is rejected here and doesn't get there, yes, you can see and starts going back up again, because as I said, that's touched there, most likely trying to touch here again and continue upward. So once it enters this region, you can still go in for your buy. All right, once it enters this region of 2032.85 and 2042.91, you can still go in for your buy and take profit. Now remember, as I said, you do not have to wait for your take profits region, that zone, to get to the end of that zone before taking your money. Once you are good enough profit, take your money and go, especially with this resistance here. If you use good lot size, like I always preach, you can even take at least 20,000-30,000 out of this little movement here. All right, so remember every analysis, entry positions are based on our own knowledge of the market. Past profits do not always guarantee future profits. Ensure you use proper risk management rules as well. All right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you very much for joining the morning market review. Remember, we are coming to cities near you for our AI invasion. All right, and also we have AI invasion happening in Ilorin, and also in Benin as well. All right, so speak to your account manager, know how to attend them. And for those people who want to trade with AIs, EAs, robots, please, this is for you. Okay, speak to your account manager, learn how to be part of it. All right, also you need to try and become a VIP client, because trust me, there's a lot you can actually enjoy as a VIP client of Rally Trade. All right, yes, and also remember, hey, you can also be a Rally partner and earn in dollars. Yes, remember, see what dollar is in right now. It's time to start earning in USD. Speak to your account manager to know how to actually start earning in USD as a partner of Rally Trade. All right, so yes, and as a VIP client, you can get these indicators for free, absolutely free. All right, so please speak to your account managers and learn how to get these indicators. Again, for my buy for gold, 2025.32 and 2019.72 all the way up is a buy. You can see that it's already coming down into that region up to 2032.85 and 2042.91. All right, so all right, thank you. So also subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, the Right Trade YouTube channel, and our Telegram channel, and our WhatsApp channel as well. Trust me, it is hot, hot, hot. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be posted here again. Roderick, if you want to become a VIP client, speak to account manager and you can actually get, in fact, for yourself, Roderick, you should be looking at 2 million naira and above to actually become a VIP client. And trust me, it's just magical because a lot you can actually enjoy as VIP client. This indicates us one-on-one strategies, one-on-one trainings, specialized trade hints as well. And hey, you can also get the AI, the EA for yourself. Okay, so that's our WhatsApp channel. Our YouTube channel is going to be posted as well. You can always watch our strategies on YouTube and also our Telegram channel as well. All right. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. As I said again, if you want to subscribe to my own personal YouTube channel, subscribe, like, and share to learn a whole lot on trading as well. All right. Thank you very much for joining. Again, my name is Valentine ValFX, and I was supported by the beautiful Adeze. Yes, thank you very much one more time. See you again tomorrow. And yes, for our newbies in the house, remember you can join our virtual training classes Mondays and Tuesdays by 10 a.m. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays by 6 p.m. Right? And we also have our currency live trading session by 1 p.m. and also our New York trading session by 3 p.m. So there's a lot packed. You can always make money every day with Rally Trade. Okay? Thank you very much. Do have yourself a beautiful, lovely, profitable, and a peaceful Wednesday. Peace.